Each year, over 2,000 tons of red king crab, equivalent to 4.4 million pounds, are harvested from the icy waters surrounding Alaska, generating a commercial value of up to $43 million. This is not just an industry, it is a challenging journey of humanity against harsh nature. From the roaring waves of the Bering Sea to traps brimming with these massive creatures, the king crab fishing expedition is a testament to courage, perseverance, and refined craftsmanship. Join us as we uncover the incredible story behind the king crab legs, a symbol of premium cuisine worldwide. Green agriculture technology, the journey to discover priceless king crabs in Alaska. King crabs stand out with their impressive size, spiky hard shells, and long sturdy legs. The meat is tender, sweet, and a favorite in restaurants and seafood markets. The legs are the star of the dish, often prepared simply by boiling or steaming to preserve their natural flavor. The king crab harvest season in Alaska takes place from October to January and lasts only a few short weeks. This is the ideal time when crabs gather in abundance, but it also presents harsh challenges with freezing weather and rough seas. Catching king crabs in Alaska is an arduous journey, requiring skill and perseverance amidst extreme natural conditions. Before setting sail, king crab fishing vessels must be carefully prepared to handle the harsh conditions of the North Pacific Ocean. Specialized equipment, including systems for hauling traps from the deep seabed to the surface, are inspected and maintained to ensure efficient operation. Fresh fish bait is prepared to attract crabs, while modern control systems help fishermen monitor and adjust the fishing process with precision. Finally, large traps made of sturdy steel, weighing up to 800 pounds, are thoroughly checked and lowered into the sea, ready for the long and challenging expedition. These traps are cleverly designed with large entrances to attract mature crabs while preventing smaller ones, thus protecting the natural population. Inside the traps, fresh fish bait is placed to lure the massive king crabs. The crew lowers the traps to ocean depths of 200 to 600 feet and waits for soak times that range from several hours to a few days, depending on environmental conditions. When pulling the traps up, the crew must work quickly and precisely to harvest the crabs without compromising their quality. Each crab is meticulously inspected to ensure it meets size requirements. While smaller crabs or females are returned to the sea to promote long-term sustainability and minimize impacts on unintended species. The king crab fishing crew faces extreme challenges from nature: strong winds, rough waves, and the biting cold of the North Pacific Ocean. The work continues day and night, with traps weighing hundreds of pounds being hauled from the deep sea. It demands endurance and caution as they sort the crabs, avoiding injuries from sharp shells or accidents on the deck. Additionally, the pressure to comply with strict quotas makes the job even more stressful and challenging. It is a combination of tradition, technology, and conservation responsibility that defines the king crab fishing industry in Alaska, a place where harsh nature is both a formidable opponent and a valuable ally. After being caught, king crabs are kept in specialized seawater holding tanks on board the vessels. Designed to ensure their survival and maintain the highest quality before being transported to processing facilities. These tanks are filled with seawater, replicating the crab's natural habitat, helping them avoid shock or exhaustion. The tank system is equipped with continuous water circulation mechanisms to ensure adequate oxygen levels, supporting the crab's respiration. At the same time, the water temperature is kept stable. Matching the natural conditions the crabs are accustomed to, preventing thermal stress that could reduce meat quality. This process not only preserves the crab's vitality, but also keeps their meat fresh and flavorful, meeting the highest standards for processing and consumption. At the processing facility, king crabs undergo a rigorous process supported by advanced technology. First, the crabs are carefully sorted based on size, weight, and quality. Only those meeting the standards proceed to the automated processing line, where modern robotic arms equipped with sensors and precision cutting tools efficiently separate the crab legs. This process ensures uniformity and optimizes material usage, minimizing waste. After preliminary processing, the crab legs are typically steamed, boiled, or cooked to preserve their freshness and natural flavor. The freezing process follows immediately to maintain the product's quality over an extended period. Notably, some crab legs are kept intact and meticulously packaged, ready to serve chefs preparing premium dishes that guarantee both exquisite taste and an impressive presentation. Every step in the process is designed to balance speed, efficiency, and quality, delivering king crab products that meet the highest standards for the global market. King crab meat is produced through a modern process that ensures its flavor and quality are fully preserved. After the crabs are caught and transported to the processing facility, the meat is extracted either manually or using advanced machinery. The crab meat is then thoroughly cleaned to remove shells, impurities, and to maintain its freshness. Next, the meat is sorted by size and quality before moving to the packaging stage. In a strictly hygienic environment, the crab meat is sealed in boxes or vacuum bags, which help retain its moisture and natural flavor. Some products are immediately frozen using rapid freezing technology to preserve the crab meat in its best condition throughout transportation. The final products are not only convenient for consumers, but also meet international food safety standards, ready to supply global markets. Lobster, one of the most luxurious seafoods in the world, holds not only nutritional value, but is also an indispensable part of America's culinary culture. Each year, the United States produces nearly 70,000 tons of lobster, with export values exceeding $500 million. Maine, the heart of the American lobster industry, contributes over 80% of the nation's production, becoming a symbol of sustainability and wealth derived from the ocean. From lobsters weighing over 20 kilograms to the diligent fisherman, every fishing vessel carries the story of a long-standing and prosperous industry. Join us as we uncover the impressive numbers and tales behind the U.S. lobster industry, where seafood is not just food, but a legacy of the sea. Green agriculture technology, the journey to discover priceless lobsters in the United States. The lobster fishing season in the U.S. primarily occurs from June to December, especially bustling in Maine when lobsters reach peak quality. Certain regions like Massachusetts allow year-round fishing under strict size and ecological sustainability regulations, ensuring a stable supply for both domestic and international markets. In some regions, lobsters are farmed in sea cages, but aquaculture faces significant challenges. They grow slowly and are highly susceptible to disease. Resulting in a low survival rate. Out of 50,000 eggs, only 2 lobsters reach harvest size after approximately 7 years. Beyond the challenges of aquaculture, the success of the American lobster industry is also attributed to sustainable fishing methods, which help protect the environment and maintain a stable supply. One of the key factors contributing to the success of the American lobster industry is the use of environmentally friendly fishing methods. Fishermen use custom-designed steel lobster traps, meticulously built with sturdy steel frames and mesh coverings to ensure durability underwater. Inside the traps are separate compartments to hold lobsters without causing them injury. Fishermen strictly adhere to regulations on the number of traps allowed, typically ranging from 300 to 800 traps per boat, depending on vessel size and licensing. These rules ensure fairness among fishermen and protect lobster stocks from overexploitation. To attract lobsters, fishermen use natural baits such as herring, cod, or mackerel. The scent of the bait spreads through the water, luring lobsters into the traps. Lobster traps don't always contain just lobsters. Sometimes fishermen find other fish accidentally caught in the traps. These fish can either be kept or released back into the sea if not needed. These traps have one or multiple entry points designed to make it easy for lobsters to crawl in, but difficult to escape. Additionally, escape holes allow undersized lobsters to exit freely, ensuring sustainability. Lobster traps are usually set in coastal waters at depths ranging from 10 to 150 meters, where lobsters are most abundant. Fishermen choose locations with rocky seabeds and crevices, the ideal natural habitat for lobsters.
Best place to stand, I want to go.
Fishermen use long lines connecting traps to marker buoys on the water's surface. Traps are deployed from specialized fishing boats and left to soak for 24 to 48 hours to maximize catch efficiency. After the waiting period, traps are hauled up by hand or using winches. These traps often contain multiple lobsters and sometimes other crustaceans like crabs, shrimp, or fish. Unwanted species can be released back into the sea or retained as bait.
Fred? That place to stand, I want to go.
Lobsters are carefully inspected using tools to ensure compliance with minimum size and reproductive regulations. Undersized or egg-bearing lobsters are returned to the ocean, protecting the ecosystem. After inspection, fishermen carefully band the lobster's claws with rubber bands to prevent them from injuring each other during transportation. Lobsters are carefully placed in specialized containers lined with damp seaweed or wet cloth to maintain moisture. These containers are kept cool, typically with ice, ensuring the lobsters remain alive and healthy during their journey to shore. Lobsters can be processed while still alive to ensure maximum freshness before being transported to market. They are gently stunned using cold water, and the rubber bands on their claws are carefully removed. The lobsters are then manually sorted by size and weight, placed into mesh bags, quickly frozen, and coated with a thin layer of water to preserve their freshness. Finally, the lobsters are packaged and stored in freezers, ready for export to every corner of the world. To process and produce lobsters into a variety of products for export and distribution, each lobster is carefully transported and thoroughly weighed to ensure optimal quality for customers. After sorting, the lobsters are passed through an HPP machine to verify that all lobsters are alive before processing. The HPP machine applies pressures of up to 50,000 psi, processing the lobsters within seconds. This is the fastest and most humane method for handling lobsters. After passing through the HPP machine, the lobsters are ready for the next stage of processing. Specialists begin by cleaning the tails and removing the intestines to ensure the final product is clean. The processing plant has two main areas, one for live lobsters and another for prepared products. Live lobsters are used to produce products such as frozen tails, raw meat, or whole frozen lobsters. Meanwhile, prepared products are cooked and packaged, ready for consumers. Lobster tails are cleaned in brine tanks. After the freezing process, they are sorted by size. Before packaging, each lobster tail undergoes at least 4 quality checks. Other lobster parts, such as claws and bodies, are cooked using specific recipes and precise timing to ensure the quality of each individual part. Once cooled, the lobster meat is extracted and carefully inspected to remove any remaining shells and cartilage. This is a highly challenging process requiring extensive experience and skill to perform quickly and efficiently. All lobster meat is vacuum sealed and passed through the HPP machine again to extend its natural shelf life, ensuring food safety and quality. Every lobster dish not only delights the palate, but also reflects the sophistication in its preparation, truly deserving its place as a specialty in any feast. With its high content of unsaturated fatty acids and low cholesterol levels, lobster helps reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases, making it a nutritious and valuable dietary choice. The journey of American lobster combines tradition and technology, from setting traps and sorting to a closed-loop processing system, ensuring the highest quality. Beyond being a luxurious delicacy, lobster symbolizes resilience and innovation. If you love fascinating stories about food processing journeys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and explore more in our upcoming videos. The North Sea, where rolling waves blend with the cold sea breeze, conceals one of the most valuable marine treasures, scallops. With an annual yield exceeding 132 million pounds, this region has become Europe's largest scallop supplier, contributing an economic value of over $125 million. Scallops from the North Sea are celebrated not only for their delicate sweetness and distinctive aroma, but also for the meticulous journey they undertake from the deep ocean to the dining table. Requiring exceptional skill and technique, from skilled fishermen aboard modern vessels to sustainable management practices, the North Sea is preserving this precious resource for future generations. In today's video, we'll dive into every fascinating aspect of North Sea scallops. Get ready to witness the unique beauty of the ocean. Green agriculture technology. The journey of scallops from the North Sea. Scallops are the centerpiece of countless gourmet dishes worldwide. On average, the fishing and aquaculture industries supply millions of pounds of scallops annually to satisfy the palates of many diners. But do you know the journey from the deep sea to this exquisite dish? Scallop fishing in the North Sea is a key economic activity, carried out using specialized methods and strict management to ensure the sustainability of resources. Fishermen primarily use bottom trawls, a heavy metal frame dragged along the seabed to collect scallops. This method is highly efficient for harvesting large quantities, but poses challenges to protecting the seabed ecosystem. To support scallop fishing, modern technologies like sonar systems are deployed to detect scallop populations, increasing precision and reducing environmental impact. The fishing season typically runs from October to May, when scallops have matured and reached peak meat quality. North Sea coastal nations have established strict regulations to manage this industry. Annual catch quotas are enforced, along with minimum size standards for harvesting, to prevent overfishing and protect juvenile scallops. After harvesting, fishermen often process scallops directly on board to ensure the product retains maximum freshness and quality when it reaches consumers. Modern fishing vessels are equipped with onboard processing lines, enabling scallops to be handled within minutes of being harvested from the sea. Scallops are sent directly to automated sorting areas where commercially sized scallops are retained, while undersized ones or unwanted marine organisms are returned to the sea. Afterwards, scallops are shucked, cleaned, and stored in deep freeze environments, usually at temperatures of -18 degrees Celsius or below, to preserve freshness. This not only maintains the flavor and texture, but also ensures the product meets export standards for demanding markets such as Japan, Europe, and the United States. When scallop meat arrives at the processing plant, it is sent through an automated washing system. Where high-pressure cold water thoroughly cleans away sand, small shell fragments, or other impurities. Next, the scallops pass through a quality inspection line where sensor systems or skilled workers remove products that do not meet standards for size, color, or texture. After inspection, the scallop meat enters the primary processing stage, typically involving chilling or individual quick freezing. Here, scallops are frozen individually at -40 degrees Celsius to preserve their freshness, natural flavor, and tender texture. This freezing process takes only a few minutes, minimizing any quality degradation. The automated packaging system then comes into operation. Products are usually vacuum sealed or packed in airtight packaging with clear labels. Including information about origin, expiration date, and quality standards. After packaging, the batches are stored in deep freeze warehouses, ready for export or distribution. Thanks to this closed-loop processing system, the plant can handle tens of tons of scallops daily. meeting stringent international market standards and ensuring consumers always receive fresh, high-quality products.